Matt Stepp with Dave Campbell's Texas Football here at the Bell 7-on-7 Division II qualifier with the head coach, the new head coach of the Mexia Black Cats, Coach Frank Sandoval. Coach, thanks for taking a few minutes to chat with us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Coach, obviously you came over to Mexia from Cedar Hill this offseason. Obviously a lot of success as an assistant at Cedar Hill, learned under some great coaches there. When the Mexia job came open and you first expressed interest in it, applying and all that, what were some of the selling points on Mexia for you and your family?
The first thing I started doing is I started doing a little bit of research on their history and their program, what they've done and the success they've had. I reached out to Coach Walson over at South Lake Carroll, Coach Craig Harris. I talked to Coach Wigginton. So I started reaching out to people and asking about the community and what the support was like. And all those guys said that the community is great, there's support there. They want their children to be successful both academically and athletically, which was very attractive to me. They've welcomed me with open arms. That they've supported me in every decision I've made so far. I think they're starting to figure out that I'm going to be here for their kids, and I'm going to love them hard, but I'm also going to coach them hard and do right by them in every aspect of life, not just football or athletics.
Obviously, it's tough anytime you move, because people don't realize, it's a football decision, but coaches have families, they have wives, they have children, they got to move. So I know it's never easy. It's never easy to move, but just talk about for you personally and your family the transition, how that's gone, and what the way Mexia has welcomed your family as well.
My wife Valerie, she's awesome. I mean, I couldn't ask for anybody better. I have 3 children. One of them is going to be a middle schooler, so he's going to be a part of the program. He's going to be an 8th grader. So they've welcomed them. They felt like it's been home. I'm from Farmersville, Texas, which is a small town.
So you're a farmer, huh?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
a fighting farmer. And it reminds us of when we first started our family and the atmosphere of the community. They just welcomed us with open arms and have been more than happy to help us in any aspect through the transition.
All right, now Mexia's, you got your guys out here today playing in a 7-on-7 state qualifier. I know small schools don't have spring football, so do you look at 7-on-7 kind of as a mini spring? I mean, I know you can't coach them. You have to be the highest paid cheerleader in the state today. But do you get to, I know you're watching and evaluating, so do you use this as a chance to kind of evaluate and see how kids handle different situations?
We obviously, things that we have to install because we don't have a spring ball offensively, our scheme, and we're transitioning to small subtle changes in our offensive system. So we are going to be able to evaluate, okay, he can throw, he can catch, he can run this, he can't. Defensively, we're doing the same thing. We just want to preach right now, effort, running to the ball, getting. So I want to see those little things that we've been talking about, jogging off the field, celebrating with each other when we do something right, picking each other up when something bad happens and how to handle that adversity. So I like 7-on-7 because you can build with those aspects. I obviously don't like the fact that you can't hit anybody, but other than that, it's great.
As far as the kids and everything, how do you feel like they're buying into what you guys are preaching? I mean, are you seeing that they're really absorbing what you're teaching?
Yes, sir. I've been blessed to be at Cedar Hill, and I learned under Coach McGuire and Coach Slimley. I work with those guys, and I learned so much, and I'm able to instill some of the things that I learned into our kids. And what I love about what I'm doing now is our kids are responding, and I ask more and more every day. I ask more, and they're responding, and I'm trying to put them in an adverse situation. I'm trying to put pressure on them so they go, okay, this is the situation. How do I handle? How do I respond? And that way we can figure out what some of our weaknesses are and some of our strengths are. So I'm trying to do that on a daily basis. Final
question for you. Looking ahead to 2017, obviously I know you want to have a better year. The team struggled last year. You're looking to try to get in the playoffs and compete for a district title. What are some position areas or some things heading into 2017, maybe some battles that guys still need to work hard in the offseason to try to secure those spots?
We're going to have a small quarterback battle with Trey Carter. And there's a younger guy, but Trey's really been doing a good job of learning the offense and figuring out where people need to go. Defensively, we're still trying to figure out who the secondary guys are. You can flip the coin to figure out some guys. So that's a good problem to have because you know that you have some depth in places. So that's what you always want to have. So there's going to be battles. Of course, until we put football pads on, it's hard to say who the offensive line and defensive line is and who can and can't do it. So that's a good problem to have. Hopefully we get some numbers up and we can get more kids out and have bigger issue with more numbers.
It's a good problem to have, right?
Yes, sir, always.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time. Enjoy watching your kids today, and good luck in 2017.
Thank you so much.